Hey, the Ford Bronco is back. With 310 horsepower, removable doors, and a manual transmission. Removable roof option and 36-inch tires. No, take it back. 35-inch tires. This is the first serious competition the Jeep Wrangler has ever faced in decades. Let's take a look at the competition, folks. Where's the competition hiding? There it is. The Jeep Wrangler, the Rubicon. This is the competition to the 2021 Ford Bronco. Now, after 2-decade hiatus and months of leaks, the Ford Bronco is back for 2021. It's got removable doors, multiple drop-top options, and tons of off-road fun. It has features and a lot of power, and available 2- and 4-door models. That means for the first time in 20 years, the Jeep Wrangler has got some serious competition. Now it starts with the basic architecture, the Bronco. It's a true return to form. A body-on-frame SUV with a solid rear axle and some serious chops. The Dana locking differentials are available front and rear with shift-on-the-fly 4-wheel drive and a low-range standard on all models. And on the top end, the Bronco Badlands, you'll even be able to disconnect the front stabilizer bar for maximum suspension articulation, especially when you're off-road. This interior is basically second to none, folks. But let's get back to the ruggedness of this SUV. And this will help you make up your mind. The independent front suspension, which improves high-speed stability and on-road drivability, versus the solid front axle found on the Wrangler. So Ford has got something above the Wrangler. Now, speaking of high speed, the top-of-the-line engine available for the Ford Bronco is a 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6. Familiar with the F-150, matted to a 10-speed automatic and making 310 horsepower and a massive 400 pound-feet of torque. Now that beats all the gas out of the Wrangler powertrain options until the the V8 Wrangler hits the dealerships. I'm thinking about the Germans. Let's go back to the Wrangler, folks. Now, the base Bronco engine is a 2.3-liter EcoBoost inline 4, making 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. And paired to either the 10-speed automatic or the 7-speed manual with an extremely low crawler gear that nets the 94.71 to 1 crawl ratio with a transfer case in 4 low, no hybrid electric, diesel or V8 variants are being announced at this time. And chances are there'll never be a V8, which have been quoted from the executives at Ford. There will not be a V8 because of the carbon footprint. Now, all Bronco trim levels will be available with the Sasquatch package, named after Bigfoot, believe it or not. Now that comes with the off-road focus options, class exclusive 35-inch tires. The package includes a locking differential, Bilstein position sensitive shocks, bead lock capable wheels, a lifted suspension, and high clearance fender flares. Now, since you can get it all in all the trims, that means you can get an early stripped out Bronco with serious capability. Zero luxury options. That means class leading ground clearance of 11.6 inches, 17% more travel than the Wrangler, and the best in class water fording, 33.5 inches. Now, water fording is off the chain, folks. If you ever been, it's an experience that you'll never forget. Now the Wrangler still has the Bronco beat on the approach angle, but the Bronco has the best-in-class breakover, which is 29 degrees, and departure angle, 37.2 degrees. Plus, Ford offers technology designed to make off-roading more approachable. Now the key components is the Bronco Terrain Management System. It's also customizable. It's called the GOAT, G-O-A-T modes. Now it goes over any terrain, or any type of terrain. You know, it sounds like it has two T's, but there's only one. Now the selectable drive modes configure the throttle response. Let's see if we see any of these interior shots. If they have the GOAT mode dial, which I should show you in a second. Just hang with me as we go through these beautiful photos. Must I say centerfolds of the 2021 Ford Bronco. There is right here the go over any terrain mode. Let's see if we got a closer shot. This right here is just the interior, the rubberized floor mats and it being washed. But this right here is the go anywhere terrain mode. Now the selectable drive modes configure the throttle response. Four-wheel drive modes, traction controls, transmission shift strategy to maximize traction on sand, mud, rocks, or snowy road. Available trail control functions are also available. That's what it also has. It includes off-road cruise control, which holds a steady speed up or downhill, allowing you to focus on steering. Our 12-1 paddle control. Now where the vehicle comes to a halt, whenever you lift fully off the gas, should you encounter a tight corner, Trail Turn Assist uses the torque vectoring system to brake the inside rear wheel and power the outside rear wheel to help the vehicle pivot. So it's almost like you're playing basketball and you pivot. The Ford Bronco does this when it's off-road. I mean, folks, this is amazing. An amazing SUV. Ford also recognizes the insane demand for aftermarket customization in the segment. Now, according to automakers, buyers in the off-road utility segment often spend thousands on their rigs. So the Bronco is launching with over 200 factory-backed Ford accessories, like the winches, the aftermarket doors, light bars, and more. And just remember, when you do buy your Ford Bronco, when you do spec it with also the accessories, because then you can avoid the installation costs. And now this is initially, folks, so just save some money. That's just some advice. Now, in addition to the 200 customized accessories, comes straight from the factory, things like the tie-down points on the hood for mounting cameras or securing canoes. Now here, when they talk about mounting cameras, the tie-downs is actually located in this area. You can't see it in this pic, but this is where you place your cameras, your cell phone, your GoPros, or what have you. Let's see if we got any interior pics of that. Well, what happens is that there's a bar that goes here. You don't see it on this one, but it clicks in place. And that's where you put your cameras and everything. Again, that's the Jeep Wrangler, the Rubicon. See, as you see, they don't have the, there's a piece that goes on here. And that's the piece that mounts your cameras. This is also the USB port. So that just lets you know that it is ready for your accessories when you do need them. So your GPS, your phones, slide out cargo trays, built-in bottle opener in the trunk area, which is definitely nice when you want to have a drink and you're sitting out and you're just chilling, tailgating. Now the doors are also frameless, making them easier to take off and store. In fact, the 4-door Bronco can fit all of its doors on board. And there's also some carry-on, there's actually a a bag that you put your doors in, so you don't have to worry about scratching it. And you can put them all four in the back behind the passenger seat. Now, Bronco is also going to be offering a free Bronco off-road driving school. Now, that's included with every vehicle. Ford is trying to build up a community of Bronco superfans. For example, they also have the Bronco Nation. Check that out. They have some great materials. I mean, that's also owned by Ford Motor Company, and you'll get all the latest news. Of course, it'll cost you a little money to join the Bronco Nation, but you'll get all the insights and everything from inside corporate at Ford Motor Company regarding the Ford Bronco. Ford is building a strong community. Now, those buyers who are interested in the Ford Bronco are the ones who will most likely option the marine grade upholstery. Take advantage of the water resistant interior. And as you can see, the water resistant interior is definitely nice. You have the drain plugs where you can just wash sand and debris just right out of the interior. The Sasquatch package, which is definitely nice. And then you have the beefier Black Diamond, the Desert Running Wild Track, or the Rock Crawling Badlands Edition. Definitely nice, folks. You have a lot to choose from with the Ford Bronco. The Ford Bronco is back, folks. And it's back fighting. Now, more casual buyers can go for the beach cruising Outer Banks, or the more affordable Big Bend. Ford figures those buyers will focus on the technology, from the suite of active safety goodies to the optional 12-inch infotainment display with Sync 4 and over-the-air updates. This is just amazing, folks. The system also supports trail maps, and that's going to help you, especially when you can't get a signal. It's going to have already going to have the maps offline, so you never get lost. Now, you're also going to have Apple CarPlay, which is definitely nice. It's going to be wireless at that. Now, this is an awesome SUV, folks. How much more can you say this? You got a place to hang your cups, your drinks, everything that's just rough and rugged. You know what? The Jeep Wrangler got some fighting on his hands. Big fighting. And the Ford Bronco is back, baby. And it's back and it's fighting hard. This is AR Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Ford Bronco is back. 310 horsepower, which is just amazing. And you're talking about a lot of pound-feet of torque for this baby too as well. AR Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.